We just came out of the panel discussing the problems, spectrum problems in mobile communications. Do you think there is a shortage of spectrum, and if yes, where are the bottlenecks?
I would say that there's no spectrum shortage. It's just a question how it's organized, and there will certainly be. I mean, the industry will always say that there is and always will be a shortage of spectrum, exclusively allocated spectrum in harmonized band. But I mean, the question is, this is a natural resource. It's more a question of how it's organized. So I would say that shortage is more a consequence of inefficient organization or maybe bad management even.
Okay, so you put the problem in a political level more than a research level, right? I mean, for example, there are people working on spectrum allocations in research communities. Do you think there are no more problems to work on so far, or this problem should be solved in the political level?
I mean, it's spectrum, and the spectrum is regulated, and the regulatory decisions are a consequence of input from research community, interest groups, etc. So, I mean, certainly this is an important issue that has to be researched and scrutinized all the time. But my point is just this question how spectrum is organized, allocation, and then how the industry is solving their problems and how they handle the management of mobile networks, for example.
Okay, in the panel you pointed out that competition is between not an operator and another operator. It's between an operator and something like Netflix, for example. Can you elaborate on this a bit?
I mean, mobile operation has been extremely successful story, but what we see today is the value of this industry is declining rather than growing, that the operator find new ways to reduce the cost basis, to do it more efficient, so they share networks. And I said that the way forward is to increase that collaboration and to find new ways to structure the industry. And I would say that the access is probably a commodity rather than a differentiator between operators, and the key competition is around services. And what we have to do with the IP migration to IP is that over-the-top players is doing services and stuff like the end customers really like. Netflix, for example, or other companies, meaning that the competition is coming from other rather than from other operators, because the differentiation between the operators are not so great as between operators and over-the-top players.